What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I'd like to talk about Kaden Ellis and should Kaden Ellis be used more as a pass rusher this season. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about linebacker Kaden Ellis and should Kaden Ellis be used more as a pass rusher this season for our Atlanta Falcons. Kaden Ellis goes about 6'2", 240 pounds, and he did have a really good season last year, which was his first season with our Atlanta Falcons. Kaden Ellis had about 122 combined tackles, 82 solo tackles, 11 tackles for loss last season, and 4 sacks. But he played really well last season for our Atlanta Falcons. I do believe that our linebacking core as a whole was a pleasant surprise last season. Both Kaden Ellis and Nate Landman played really well last season for our Atlanta Falcons. But I do think that Kaden Ellis should be a guy this season that the Falcons look at possibly using as a pass rusher a little bit more this season. I do believe one of Kaden Ellis's best attributes as a football player is his ability to get after the passer, his ability to rush the passer. In 2022 with the New Orleans Saints, he had 7 sacks for the New Orleans Saints, and that was just in limited snaps. So I definitely think that the Falcons should use Kaden Ellis kind of as a Swiss Army knife type player. I do believe that he still will be playing that inside linebacker position at times this season. And last year, he did a really good job with the green dot on his helmet. He was the one calling the games and things of that nature at that middle linebacker position. But I really feel like one of his strong suits is his ability to rush the passer. So I really feel like if the Falcons want to get the most out of Kaden Ellis, I definitely think now that Troy Anderson is back from his pectoral injury that he suffered last season, and with us bringing in J.D. Bertrand, that plays that middle linebacker position as well, or playing that inside linebacker position, and us having Nate Landman, I really feel like that's going to give Kaden Ellis more opportunities to rush the passer. And I definitely think in third and long situations, I really feel like Kaden Ellis is one of the better pass rushers on this Atlanta Falcons team. And because we don't have a ton of guys that are proven at that outside linebacker position as far as being able to rush the passer, I would use Kaden Ellis to rush the passer more this season. I do feel like under this Jimmy Lake scheme that there's going to be a lot more blitzes. So I really feel like we're going to have a lot of simulated pressures, zone blitzes, and things of that nature from corners, safeties, and linebackers coming from all different directions. And I really feel like this is going to be a more aggressive defense than we saw last season. But I still would use Kaden Ellis to come off the edge on third and long situation and obvious passing downs, because I do think that one of his greatest attributes is his ability to rush the passer. Now, I think another attribute that Kaden Ellis has is his instincts. He has great instincts. He's a great tackler in space. So I still would use his ability to call the games at that middle linebacker position. I wouldn't take the green dot from him, because I do think that he did show great leadership last year, understanding the playbook and things of that nature. And being that Ryan Nielsen was with him in New Orleans, it really showed last year with him calling the plays, him calling the games at that inside linebacker position. But I really think that Kaden Ellis could be one of those guys, if he's given enough snaps at that outside linebacker position where he's rushing the passer, he could end up being a guy that could get double-digit sacks in the season, because he has very quick closing speed. He's really good when he gets to the passer. He doesn't miss a lot of opportunities, which last season we've seen guys like AK, Arnold Epicady. We seen guys like even Bud Dupree last season. We missed a lot of opportunities where we could have had sacks, and that's something that Kaden Ellis is really good. When he wraps up a guy, usually he comes down, brings the ball carrier down, and he showed us that last season with having 100+ tackles. So with that being said, this be your boy Jew. Give me your thoughts on Kaden Ellis possibly being one of those guys that can rush the passer, more this season for our Falcons. Do you believe he should get more opportunities? I definitely feel like because he has the experience, and because we have a lot of youth on the outside at that outside linebacker position, I definitely think that Kaden Ellis should get more opportunities for our Falcons this season. But with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.